Before we start, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Please, not in order. Pharaohs, Greeks, Vikings and Phoenicians. What is the secret behind naming civilization? Pharaonic civilization. Humans have known since the dawn of history many ancient civilizations and nations, which were present in the ancient world, Africa, Asia and Europe, and before the discovery of the American continent, that is the civilization that was established since 3000 BC. And these civilizations have witnessed a great historical expansion and a wide civilized development in the field of science and arts and the evolution of societies. Humanity knew civilizations such as the ancient Egyptian civilization, the Sumerian, Babylonian, Phoenician and Greek civilizations, all of which were great civilizations. But where did those names come from, and where did the ancient civilizations get their aforementioned names? It was customary to call our ancient civilization by the name of the Pharaonic civilization, and we often take pride in our past and call ourselves the descendants of the Pharaohs. The ancient Egyptian civilization of Pharaohs under the pretext that it is a biblical title, tucked and wrong. And there is no evidence of the existence of kings from ancient Egypt who carried this title, and that it was derived from the mention of the Exodus Pharaoh in the story of the prophet Moses mentioned in the Bible and the Holy Quran. According to a previous article by Dr. Zahi Hawass, published under the title Pharaoh, a title or a name for science? The subject of the derivation of the word pharaoh was discussed by distinguished scholars headed by our late scholar Dr. Abdul Aziz Salih, who says that the title of pharaoh is derived from bara, meaning the house or the great palace, and then it became pharaoh in the Hebrew language, then added to it the noun in the Arabic language. This title has existed with us since the Old Kingdom among the titles of employees such as Great Palace Inspector, Director of the Great Palace, Clerk of the Great Palace, Great Palace Doctor, and so on, in an indication of the royal officials. The Greeks. The Greeks is a word that the Arabs gave to the ancient inhabitants of Greece. They had their civilizations, which are considered the mother of civilizations in Europe such as the Roman civilization, especially in the arts, philosophy and literature, especially in the Greek cities of Athens, Sparta and Thebes. Bused, Abu Said, fled their country. But it also refers to the sinking of the countries of the Greeks, which made it necessary to consider their name derived from the Arabic verb, drowning, and give their name classical Arabic adjective, and in history there are many evidence indicating the fatherhood of the Arab Phoenicians to drowning. Sumerian. According to the dictionary, meanings is the name of a male science in Mesopotamia. It is originally the name of a people who inhabited southern Mesopotamia, whose roots are unknown, but they have established a civilization, and they pronounce the sign Shin. So their original name is Shumer. The word Sumer is said to be composed of two words, which are Sam and Ar in Sum, meaning in modern Turkish strength, and the word Shin, as the Turks of Iraq now pronounce it. Ar means man, and that word is still used in many Turkish dialects. The Phoenicians. The name given by the ancient Greeks to the region that is now occupied by the coastal areas of Syria, Lebanon and occupied Palestine, and the Great River represents its northern border, while Mount Carmel forms its southern border. It is also bordered by the mountains of Lebanon to the east and the Mediterranean Sea to the west. The exact origin of the word Phoenicia is not known. It seems that it evolved from the word Canaan, which means the country of purple, which is the name given in the beginning to the countries of Syria and Palestine. Canaan was an important source of purple red. Some people think that the Greeks may have used the word Voynich, which means red-purple, in reference to the group that traded with them in this purple. But there are those who do not accept this interpretation. In the end, the word Phoenicia became a name for the coastline of Canaan. Vikings. The name Vikings was given to the barbarians of poor repute, who came from Scandinavia. Today it consists of 3 countries, namely Norway, Denmark and Sweden, and the word Vikings mean pirate or rider, which in any case is derived from the word in the Old Norse language. The word goes back to the dark antiquity on the European continent, and appears in the frescoes that were made of rune stones in the Vikings era. However, its meaning has changed over the centuries until today it means different things to different people. Runic inscriptions indicate that the Vikings were men who left their homeland for adventure and exploration abroad, which implies that they planned to return to the homeland with their wealth and gained fame. The word has been used in its form iam as a noun and a verb to denote what is called travel and adventure, and as an act of travel for the sake of adventure. The name may have been applied because the first Vikings raiders were from Viking, or perhaps because the attackers waited in protected bays to repel the aggressors. We will meet you in a new story tomorrow, God willing. If you like the video, click like me and subscribe to the channel to receive all new. Bye.